Hello, everyone. Oh, there it is. I guess today we are turning on a weather machine to prove that God is real, probably, or something like that. Hello, Surrey. Hello, Rocker. Happy birthday to Kirby, which is absolutely not the first time I'm saying that today. Ow. How's everyone doing? I'm doing pretty well this morning. I feel really good today, honestly. Like, I always say I'm doing good just to be like, just to bring like a good energy, but this time I mean it. You're at work, so you're dancing? They let you dance on a Wednesday? I thought that was weekends only. Dancing for sanity. I didn't know that dancing was a sanity aid, but I guess it is. I think I'll agree with that. You know, I've actually got rings that do things, so I really should, perhaps get an Ancestor's necklace instead of an Ancestor's ring, so I can stop de-equipping it. It appears to be a manual on water channeling and pressure. I don't know if I need these. Oh yeah, I think I commented last time how much I love just the, dwarven weapons and armor just laying here as if the inhabitants just poofed out of existence. Yeah, see, they're not so tough. One-on-one. This was even an advanced Centurion. Those guys, with their sparky attacks, have been causing me grief, which they really shouldn't be. You know, given my magical sponge attributes. Oh, it was just a pile of ash. I thought that was like a sack on the ground. He has no idea. Just swatted. Compare that to when I first started this game. Okay, we have seen this before, but I believe we died shortly after. This is the old Dwemer book last time. See, this one appears to be a manual on the fabrication of metals. And this is Machina power consumption. Unholy Stromboli, Guacamole, Ravioli. Tiabendazole? I suppose that should be based on context. Tiabenzazole. Hi Isa, how are you doing? Somewhere between broiled and fried? Oh no. That doesn't sound very comfortable. You're gonna be squish? I hope so. I hope you feel better after a little bit of a rest. Until sleep takes you gently into tomorrow. Oh. I have been feeling not too dissimilar. But I think I'm recovering. Oh my gosh, level 26. 5 whole strength points. Maximum speed. Sinzu's always grooving, man. So the madness doesn't take him. You're playing your flute for sanity? I guess if that's relaxing for you, that's good. Are you trying to get rats, though? Because that's how you get rats. Playing the flute is how you get rats? Yes. If you're playing the flute inside, which I assume you are. You have to play the flute outside and then, like, walk into a river or something. Hasn't helped you get any rats, so... better luck next time. A Dwemer satchel pack. It also gets small and children. Don't forget the children. Yeah, it's just bad news all around. Sounds alright. Well, I guess if they're willing to do what you say. You'd have the small spaces market covered. Curious about the satchel packs. I'm ready. Not that there's anything over here anyway. Unless these oddly... Aha! Place satchel charge? Is that a common usage of the word satchel? It's a very foreboding rock pattern. Yeah, I guess it was C4. Well, this is the dark hole to the passage of the walker. Gimme. Thank you. Do you wish to crawl through this space always? Morrowind should have more explosives in general. I think that's true. Where's the explosive bolts at? Morrowind has cliff racers. They suffer enough already. You need the explosives to fight the cliff racer. I should have seen that coming. Whoa. He did not like that. What is this one? Norinder. Norinender. You also have Blight, Ash Storms, Dro. I'm gonna go with Slough. Necromancers and Volcano Eruptions. See, they've got naturally occurring explosions already. The only thing that can save them is more explosions. Maybe they did find it, but they've exploded all the Dwemer explosives already. I was able to find them in this ruin because this one just became exposed. I am hitting this man with Ebroth's saber. It's not recommended. They ran, yeah, they ran out too quick. They were having too much fun. What the heck? Oh, you. I'm out of here. They can't lead their shots. Oh, hi. I'll just sit here for a minute if that's cool. Oh, they really didn't come through the door, huh? I really thought they would. Remember in Skyrim rumors about Red Mountain erupting, Vivek being destroyed, and the tsunamis in the Sea of Ghosts? I'd be lying if I said yes. It seems familiar, but I don't think so. I think I kind of tuned out when people in Skyrim started saying things that I didn't really get. I'd get it now. Also, I found the thing. It seems like it could have taken a lot longer to find had I just gone right instead of left at some point. All that's explained in a book taking place between Oblivion and Skyrim. Oblivion and Skyrim was like a massive gap, right? When did I save? I saved at the Dark Hole. There, no, that didn't take so long this time, did it? 200 years. There's more than one book, actually, but one in particular covers all of the, Red Mountain erupting and, I'm sorry, Vivek being destroyed? Honestly, I thought I was going to kill Vivek with my own hands at some point. I didn't expect him to be cool. That was honestly a huge plot twist for me. Oh, Vivek the city. That makes sense. What happened? Did a rock fall on it? Yeah. It seemed like the obvious conclusion. I need to power on the machine. Place the drummer cohere in the junction box? Well, it's a good thing I just had that. I was gonna sell that for money. Oh, hey, Chocolata, how you doing, man? Oh, that one. Hmm. If I understand the drummer symbols, I believe the machine is now causing ash storms in Mournhold. Wait, really? I already did it? Okay, good, because I was about to pull another level. Another lever. It also explains the Argonian invasion of Morrowind, which they don't really talk about in Skyrim. Did they... Well, I guess I played Dragonborn, so... Did they win? Kinda? Good for them. Am I gonna get, like, irradiated from swimming around in here? Oh yeah, anyway, I don't have to deal with anything else because I can just do this. I keep forgetting. You were talking to the streamer yesterday, explaining some lore of your favorite series. I'm sorry that happened. I mean, I can personally ignore when people are talking about things that I don't particularly care about, but I guess that's not a common thing that people can do. Or I suppose some people have trouble with that. Oh yeah, I forgot I can just walk in now. Alexia and I are cool now.
Come, bathe in the light of my mercy.
In my wisdom, I have sent you to activate the Karstengazabiharn. Tell me you have accomplished this task for your goddess. Well done, Joe Rajo. This is the effect I was looking for. Ash storms and Mournhold. My magic will prevent anyone from further tampering with this machine. You will, of course, keep silent about this. My powers are a bit drained, mortal. They are not gone. My ordinators will take care of the remains of the End Times cult and their leader. You have done well. Gesundheit. Thank you. Is it her magic keeping anyone from tampering with the machine, or did you just send like a couple guys down there to guard it for like sacred duty reasons?
What may I do for you, my child?
I am well pleased, good and faithful servant. My people look upon the elements, and they see there written a divine testament to my lordship. Did ever any other god display such dominion over the earth and sky? But now, with a heavy heart, I must lay a sad burden upon you. I bid you bring the peace of understanding to my missing hand. One of my most faithful guards, one of my very own Hands of Almalexia, pledged to honor and protect and serve me in all ways, has lost his mind. Salus Valor has abandoned me and now spews vile and slanderous untruths about me to any who would listen. I pity him, and I know he is not responsible for his actions. To view the splendor of a god may drive even the strongest mortal mad, but now he presents a threat to us and he is very dangerous. I fear you may not be able to spare his life. Now Salus Valor— ah! Ow, ow. So pompous. It's true, just because you're a god doesn't mean you can talk like that. You're not even a real god. Also, hi Belmont. Now Salus Valor haunts the streets and sewers of Mournhold. His wild, distracted manner frightens the people, but even my ordinators are afraid to confront so terrible a weapon master and war wizard. I beg you, seek out Salus Valor. Relieve us of this threat to my beloved people, and bring peace to my sacred city of Mournhold. He was once my most trusted hand and faithful servant, but recently his behavior has been erratic. He has been quite an unresponsive, I'm afraid. I'm afraid I may have allowed him to come too close. It is impossible that a mortal and god might meet on equal ground, but perhaps he had deluded himself. I regret his lamentable state, and am sorry that I may have been partly responsible for his condition. Immediate distrust. May you explain the song and lore you didn't get to talk about? Yeah, you can talk about anything you want with, within reason.
Trust in gods and justice.
I mean, if it's excessively dark, I may have to veto it, but that's just in general. Oh god, there he is again. This used to be such a nice, peaceful place. And no one else is concerned about him either. Ow, sorry, I was distracted by his shadow. Okay. Gone Mad now presents a threat to Almalexia. There's a dude called Duke Satiriasis. Vinomania. Vinomania sounds like a very trustworthy name. His second facing gets bullied. Oh no. I'm realizing the sewers trapdoor is inside the temple. I did not need to come back out here.
Almalexia knows and sees.
Totally. Actually, can I talk to you for a second? This weather is odd, but nothing to be concerned about. Go about your business. I can't talk to him about the guy. Makes a deal with Asmodeus to get... to get a second face, so later he become... Okay, well... He's living up to his extremely evil-sounding name. Oh, hey, Mio, how are you doing?
And seas.
Enjoy the lurky lurk. Come to think of it, she didn't really tell me where he is, just that he haunts the streets and sewers. Hypnotizes someone. That person's boyfriend goes and stabs him. Seems like a well-rounded story, I suppose. Actually... I remember an indie movie kind of like this. Actually. One part in the beginning of Final Fantasy VII. I'm extremely lost. I don't think I can get to any other part of the sewers from here. I feel like I should be able to. But I went the wrong way. Just get me out of here. No hypnotism involved, but the last part is similar.
So, you want something?
There's this movie, I can't remember what it's called. It's like a... So, I remember watching it after Kick-Ass came out, but I don't... It's not Kick-Ass. The premise is some guy, after his girlfriend leaves him, believes that he has to become a superhero. But his method of fighting crime is just hitting people with a pipe wrench. Has anyone else seen this movie? But it turns out that the guy his wife or girlfriend left him for was, in fact, kind of a hypnotic supervillain, if I'm remembering correctly. That sounds familiar. There's a scene in the beginning where he's visited by God, and it's kind of like this, horrifying tentacle thing. It's called Super. Yes, that's it. Exactly. Just don't watch the MV if you're eating dinner. I recommend watching the censored version on TikTok. Very much not my cup of tea, personally. Just be sure to tag it. Wait. Discord is 18 plus only. We've been over this. Oh, thank you for the head pats, Rev, and welcome. Hi, how are you doing? I can't talk to this guy about him either. I'm sorry.
Good to see you again, friend.
It's Rainn Wilson! Is that an actor that I should know?
The Nine and the Empire, citizen.
This guy won't talk about it either. No one wants to give me a lead on this random guy. Here he comes. Tired? Mom tried to get you outside for yard work after you got home from an 8-hour shift? Fair enough, honestly. Certainly it can wait for a little bit, but, you know. Yeah, of course, feel free to talk about whatever you're interested in, just like, as long as it's not a major bummer, you understand?
If you insist.
The better way to say that is contains explicit and sensitive topics. Which you can even talk about those as long as you leave those details out and just, like, be broad with them. My greetings and blessings upon you. I am Emo Ramen. How may I help you in your journey through this life? The goddess has created these storms to teach my group true power. They will come to me in droves. This madness is surely another sign of the troubles to come. Take care, you have been warned. You're looking for one of the hands of Amalexia? Oh my gosh, it wasn't his name. That's interesting. One of the hands of Amalexia is wandering around God's Reach, muttering and acting strange. Well, thank you extremely much.
Be quick, and I shall serve you, Samuel.
You rate slightly higher now. Fine, HR, you'll rewrite the memo. Are they bugging you outside of work? Were you sassy in a memo or something? Hello, nice lady. You see Drillborn? Drillborn, my friend. Drillborn gone 3 days now, and Thrud sad. Drillborn, big and mighty wizard. Drillborn read books to Thrud. All the words, big words. 2, maybe 3 times. Now Drillborn gone, and no one read books to Thrud. Thrud sad. Thrud miss Drillborn. You hope Thrud find? Yes, absolutely. Thrud happy. Happy, Khajiit. Find Drillborn now, yes? Thrud see Drillborn go down in the sewers near here. Absolutely. One of your favorite vocal... I haven't heard Judgment of Corruption. I used to be extremely into Vocaloid, though. Oh, you're talking about the sensitive topics comment? Gotcha. The one time HR ever did talk to you did involve a company potluck invite. I mean, that sounds nice, I guess. There's this judge called Galarian Marlon. And he's like, pay me or go to prison. Okay, sounds like a judge. No, wait, no, I didn't say that. Hey, a vacant manor. Oh. He's following me. You're Wrote a line on it that said blah blah blah, just don't bring anything gross, Brian. How is it stealing if it's vacant? Not so vacant after all. He was your friend and you thought it was hilarious, but someone else reported you. I see. I think it's hilarious. So basically, as a daughter in a wheelchair, just wants to get all the vessels of the deadly sins to wish to make a hell just for him and his daughter. You know, a hell to myself doesn't sound so bad.
Scramflower.
They say that hell is other people, right? So a nice private hell.
All right,
Well,
we can talk.
Yes.
No one to judge you.
Talk.
Dover is in charge. You better talk to him. You've no business being here, Khajiit. I suggest you turn around, go out the way you came in, and forget you saw this. I don't recall inviting you to discuss the issue. You can't be trusted. Keep walking. But what if I compliment your hair? Goodness, Joe Rajo, what can I say? It's very sweet, Joe Rajo, thank you. I already have plans. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Have $100. At a second glance, perhaps I shouldn't be so dismissive. You seem a rather resourceful sort. We're, investing in the future, you see. The city right now exists under a blanket of fear. A blind Gwar can see that the tension between the Imperials and the Temple will soon be boiling over into the streets. When that happens, it's going to be every Khajiit for himself, yes? Really? I thought there were like 3 of us here. Well, we're stockpiling for just that occasion, which is certainly inevitable at this point, and maybe you can assist us. Oh, so they're just doomsday preppers. And they're being all secretive about it. HR was just like, try not to make a company-sanctioned event document too personalized, like, fine. And then just never volunteer for him. So then he gets shot by someone named Nemesis and goes to hell, and also... fair enough, I guess. We know full well what we need. Where's the money in that? I don't want to delve into where the money might be in that. Because it's either corporate corruption or something worse. We know full well what we need. We also know, however, that we can't make waves until the time is right. Our actions would surely be misinterpreted, and we'd be treated like common criminals, while these fat cats like Saucian walk about in broad daylight as if they were saints. Oh, I'm sure you've noticed him strutting around as if he were Lord Vivek himself. Of course, no one mentions the horrible things he's done to get where he is. And for what? He's just another noble, something Mournhold has no use for. Preach. Wait, But the tools he's used to step on others and get where he is today, now those Mournhold has use for. Indeed, I have use for them. Would you be willing to get them? Sure, why not? Excellent. Though the idea may seem distasteful at first, I assure you you're doing us all a favor, Joe Rajo, and of course, there's money to ease the burden of guilt, should that be a problem for you. Just bring me his sword and cuirass, and the money is yours. You'll likely find him wasting time in a damned bar as usual. Banana Fanafophalis, someone gets it. Someone finally gets it. Also, hi, Ivysaur. Is it true that in America there are mandatory company parties? That's awful. My Taco Bell used to do optional Christmas parties, and we could dress up for Halloween if we were working. It was nice. Like, they can just go, on this Saturday, you all have to go have fun. You won't get paid. We'll punish no-shows. Bring a plate of food. You better get paid if they're forcing you to be there. It's during a normal workday, and you do get paid? Okay. My, concerns have been largely subsided. Excuse me. It can't be mandatory if they don't pay you. That's right. That would be illegal. But, sometimes. I hope you realize I said don't get too dark, and then all three of them are kinda dark. I would just urge you to consider if whatever further songs you want to describe are even worse. Whether or not you want to actually share them. Oh, it's also the day you get your yearly bonus, though, so people largely want to be there. I mean, I'd probably go, but at the same time, I can definitely imagine times in my life where I would absolutely not want to go. You'd rather just have the day off? Exactly. You can have the day, they could give you the day off, and then you can organize with the coworkers you like to hang out. So I think we're going into the sewer. Thread? Thread? There you are, Thread. The goblins are back. It is pretty silly. Oh yeah, it's also expensive for the company. They could have put that in the bonus instead of spending it on pizza or whatever. Saving. I need to ghost sip, I apologize. They give you a bunch of food too. You got 2 whole hams to bring home? Wait. I forgot. He's gonna get very upset. Okay, we're a little borked here without magic, but it's okay. As far as mandatory parties go, it could be a lot worse. That's true, that's true. Throwing parties is how you make employees not want raises. That's what they say. You need to give them a sense of community so they start thinking of work as home, so they start doing favors for you instead of actually working for a fair compensation. But that's just me being conspiratorial, I guess. Yeah, raise employee morale. Actually, basically, Lin works for an evil Lin. I'm familiar with Lin and Rin. Kagamane. Okay.